Why, hello and good afternoon. Hello, happy 4th anniversary for me logging on to Twitch and streaming and talking about random stuff. I hope you all are having a good afternoon. I am extremely excited. Not doing anything really special, but still special for today because we usually don't do a Lego build on Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Yes. Had to think about that for a second. Yeah, we are here. We are ready. And got a few things. I'm going to show my Lego example later. We got these. Not one, but two. I do have one more, but I think I might wait until the unlimited version comes out, and then I'll open them then. But that's what we got so far. I'm excited to jump right into it. I have at least one other powder. That's, I don't know if you guys can see it. That is evidence. I have not had those sets sitting on the wayside for more than a couple weeks. I have a layer of dust on. That's just shit. But yeah, we're gonna open these. We'll see how long we got. And then we might end up building one or two Lego sets, depending on how long. I have two. I don't know if I'm gonna get to two, but I have. And our example of the cards are the ones that we got last week. I figured they were easy since they were right here. Smacking the mic. Our examples. I also added all of our other ones to it as well, so I will have to readjust once we get more. But what say you to us getting to it? Probably gonna run out of space in this binder. I'm also going to be on the lookout because they occasionally release new of the V-card binders. I might get one of those. We will see. Stay. Good pack. Anyway. Oh, those are pockets. It's like, is there hairs on it? No, it's like shavings from the box when they cut it. I guess I didn't bother to remove them. That didn't work out so well. Voila! I don't know why I feel the unnecessary need to take them out of the box to do this, but I look at it. This one looks like it's actually more equilaterally, one side dark, one side light. See what the box topper is. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of last time, or just got us another one of the same one. Something new, something new, something. Okay, we got That's lime. Lime. Oh, and the green guys. First box stoppers out of the set. Very nice. I didn't realize it, but their head looks like one of those old mints that you get. They're like striped red and white. I don't know if that's purposeful or not, but that's what it looks like. And first pack. I don't kind of consider that one as a pack as anything else. Trying to think of about a good spot, not a good set to use. And here we go. We got Grimmy's mascot, Rosedoodle's mascot, Saren's mascot, Yoki, Spite, Scoochen. Why does my set have wood in it? Dreamscape, Sorrowette, and Bubble. I crashed in the way. Set that over there. I have one set for shiny, one set for nines, and then we'll go from there. I have a couple specific ones that I'm looking for. I'm not going to say it. I don't want them to, I don't want karma. Not karma, but bad luck to show up. Aura's mascot. Bow's mascot. Zen's mascot. I heard she debuted a new model today. That's kind of cool. Ikumi. Kirio. I can't say things. Yanko. Narrator. Why is he summoning something? Secret SP. I'm concerned. Kiwi. And Juniper. And off to the races. By the way, in case you're wondering, I chose this spooky music because one, I like it, and two, a certain channel that I like to post my VODs to, certain channel, this one, Blue, doesn't tend to hit this one with copyright for whatever reason. Momote mascot, Aethelston's mascot, Lena's mascot, Yanni, Giga, Kiwi, Chestplate Chamber, Shiny Chamber. Oh, hello. Ellie. I was hoping for that one. Now, if we can get in a 10, that'd be awesome. And Camilla. I don't know why, but sometimes the 10s seem less shiny than the 9s do. Don't know if that's true, but works for me. Why you no open? Lena's mascot, Milky's mascot, Alana's mascot, Ikumi, I didn't see anything, Kairyu, said it right this time, Rain Help, Lagoon Cave's back, Bard's Favor, Rain Hope, Cottontail. I put things in the wrong spot. I have this nice and organized, and I put it in the wrong spot. And I put that one in the wrong spot, too. There, now I fixed it. I fixed the mistake that I made. Cottontail's mascot, Sayu's mascot, Toddler's mascot, Milky, Momote, Rain Hope, Lucky Poles. It's kind of cool. Rain Gang, Guild Paradox, Nines and Treya, and Giga's mascot. I'm going to put them in the right spot this time and not in the wrong spot. Yeah, what side it pulled from last time, so. Doki's mascot, Dairiku's mascot, Triki's mascot, Words, Nanolus, Numi, Rose Doodle, Streamer Room. My streamer room does not look like that. Mine is just a bunch of cables and shit on top of a coffee table. Medicinal herbs. Far away, number 9. And Gibi's mascot. So, quick question though. Hi, Dread, how are you today? So, here's an interesting question. I've watched Giwi a few times. This is her mascot, but this is also just her. Unless that's just her representation for everybody. Because I know that she is, the model is just a human. The actual person in charge is the little worm that sticks out of her head. Anyways. Thank you, much appreciated. I'm happy that you stopped by for it. Usually it'd be Doom today, but had some card boxes I wanted to open, had some Lego sets I wanted to build, so it seemed like the perfect compromise. Also, I'm not gonna be streaming on Friday this week, so I won't be opening any Legos or anything. So, perfect compromise. I'll get to Doom next week. Buff Pup's mascot, Camilla's mascot, Chibi Doki's mascot, Juniper, I didn't see the very back, Hero, Limes, stop that, Streamer Room, Neon Cloncade, 9 Milky, and Zendrea's mascot. Yeah, I've been playing through Platoon, or Platunia Experiment or something like that, which I've heard is the hardest of the Doom games that are from that time period. And I agree. First level, I ran into not 1, but 2 Archvilles, so that's fun. I don't like Archvilles. Lime's mascot, Hero's mascot, Shy Lily's mascot, Numi, Yanners, Spite, Green Gang, Playback Error, Yanners. Hey! We got a 10. Chibi Doki. do watch her occasionally. Specifically more YouTube than anything else, because she's usually streaming at a time that I'm not on. So that's our first 10 of this box. And you guys can't see it because the lights are bright as fuck. Also, these are the box toppers I got. Lime and Green Gang. The thing is, my setup works well for Lego builds. I don't think it works out so well for card openings. I feel like I need more lights to... because then you cut down on shadows. But you need lights in specific spots, otherwise it reflects like it is right there. You know, I would like to point out something. Both Chibi's mascot and Michi's mascot are basically designed the same, with them pointing a knife at the mascot. I don't know if that's purposeful or not. Spite's mascot, Scoo-chan's mascot, Aurora. Random little factoid, I believe Aurora was one of the first VTubers I ever did a meet and greet with. I think the picture of it is somewhere around. Shia's mascot. I mean, oh, that's just Shia. Yes, Shia, right there. Shoto. Medicinal herbs. Looking respectfully. We know that he's not. Aqua. And Froggy. She on fire. Let's open for one from over here now. Heavenly's mascot. I haven't seen that one, but Kumi's mascot. It's just Saraway's mascot. Dairiku. Ellie. Pseudo. Chaos Guardian. Dreamscape. That one looks kind of cool. Shia. Level 9. And Spike. I feel like this one is fancy, but I'm not sure. The Dreamscape one, I'm not sure. I'm not moving around too much. I think I'll be fine leaving it there, but... Juniper's mascot, Hero's mascot, Shoto's mascot, Lena, Aethelston, Shia. I haven't seen this one before. Jade Reflection, Rogue Ambush, Dairiku, level 9, and a Benson. I think out of all the mascots, I kind of like that one the best. You know what I find interesting, though, is just how many of the VTubers' mascot are basically just smaller, their smaller version, like this one. This one's Juniper's actual self sometimes. Who knows? My mascot looks like a Roomba with a bunch of knives taped to it. Kyriku's mascot, Rose Doodle's mascot, Saren's mascot, Kyryu, Vexoria, I didn't see that, Vienna, Streamer Room, Shift D, Lucille, Camilla, I keep almost showing the back card, which isn't good. Roomba, the Raptor Roomba. That one works too, by the way. Aethelston's mascot, Spite's mascot, Scoochen, Amelie, Saren, Sarway, Divine Guardian, Lucky Bulls, Yanko, Yoki. Oh, that one opened easy. Joki's mascot, Dairiku's mascot, Shoto, Alux, I can never pronounce this one correctly, Amelie, Yuzu, I think this is the first one of this one I've pulled yet, Char Domain, Lesson learned. Alright. Chibi Dookie. And Giga's mascot. And off to the races. Nanola's mascot, Numi's mascot, Spide's mascot, Juniper, Kuro, Rose Doodle, Dreamscape, Neapolitan, a level 9 Shine PT. Oh, we got Cottontail again. She's sneaking her way around. Damn it. Makes me cooperative. So we got another Cottontail. This is one of the last ones we got last time. Or should I say one of the last ones we got Friday. So it's not going to be the same as last time. We're not going to get a bunch of angels and then like one or two other. It will be a mix. We'll spin it around. Well, the irony is not lost on me. Cottontail's mascot, Sayu's mascot. Oh, that's Reno's mascot. Like, kind of reminds me of the one bad guy's robots from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Lena, Aethelston, Yoshi, Chaos Guardian, Shit Poster HQ, Grimmy, and Bat. Milky. Mascot. Momote's mascot. Rainhouse's mascot's back again. Stop that. Ow. Evil Pup. Shy Lily. Narrator. That's kind of a cool card. I like the roles are reversed, because if you look at his original card, it's the, he's looking respectfully, but now that guy's looking respectfully. 9 Ilana. And Doki's mascot. I mean, not. Yeah, Doki. Not Doki, bird. Chibi Doki. Different one. It now looks like a clown opened. Find it funny that we opened a shiny one right there, and then this one's here. Chibi Doki's mascot, Cotton mascot, Rose Doodle mascot, Lucille, Michi, Tricky, Jade Reflection, The Pass, Vienna, 8 Grimes, Grimmy. I know English. I know English real good. Nanoless mascot, Alana's mascot, Spide's mascot, Kairyu, Totless, Tricky, Stop That, Shift D, Sinful Search, Ilana level 9, and Freem's mascot. All of my cards look like they are exploding like confetti. Trying to be organized. I kept grabbing the edge of the desk mat. I have a great thirst. Although, thinking of Gamer Substance, I have the thing in the description. I do need to get some more. Wonder if I ought to put that out to a poll to see who would, which flavor they think I ought to get. Any recommendations, perhaps? Ellie's mascot, Fifi's mascot, Shy Lily's mascot, Aqua, Ariel, Zentrea, Storyboard, Green Gang, Level 9 Shoto. Oh my word. Oh my god. I am incredibly pleased right now, because I was rather hoping to get this one. I'd actually say top of my list, but because I wanted to get it last time, but I didn't. But we got it this time, though. Aria. Usually when I see her on, I try and watch, so. The camera knows. The camera didn't even need help. It just focused on it automatically. It's all like, oh, hello. Yeah, one of my favorite streamers to watch. I'm happy I got that. I am in a genuinely pleased mood. I need to find out who this is. Lucille? This is her mascot. Michi's mascot. Pseudo's mascot. My mistake. Aqua. Ariel. Shybun. Medicinal Herb. Two-Faced. Level 9 Foxcalibur. And Diary. Okay, I need to go investigate something. Hang with me for a sec. I want to find out who that is. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just looking up some. Okay, we're in the angel area. Okay, so that didn't help. Okay, never seen this person before. Okay, I tried my damnedest to find out who it was. After stream, I'll be sure to look it up. Anyways. Sorry, I had to readjust my glove. Gonna need another hair tie. Then decided it wants to act up and starting to split. Anyways, back there. Let's see what we get. Get a good grip on it. That would probably help. It's doing it now just to taunt me. Lucille's mascot. Michi's mascot. Oh, Silvervale's mascot. Remy. Heavenly. Scoochen. 40 Alliance. The Goon Cave is back. Nanny, level 9. And a shiny Chibi Duke. You know, if she really wanted to, she could just make her mascot just a bunch of smaller versions of herself. I feel like that would be very on brand for Doki. It's not like you thought one of me was bad. Now there's thousands of them. Doki Bird's mascot. Dairiku's mascot. That's Shiamon's mascot. Cheeky bastard. He knows exactly what he did. Aqua. Ariel. Chikiwi. Charlemagne. Bard's Favor. Camilla, level 9. And Grimes. Grimmy. I know English. I know it very well. I massacred this. It gets worse. I freaking massacred it. Thing did not want to open. Like, no, I refuse. Nanoless mascot. Numi's mascot. Nanner's mascot. Camilla. Chief Dookie. Cottontail. Charlemagne. Secret Recipe. Level 9 Ariel. Oh. Level 10 Nanoless. The thing is so shiny, I feel like it is going to reflect off my ceiling. You know what I feel like something that goes on here is the camera doesn't zoom in on Legos very well. But I feel like since this has so much reflection on it, it catches this and focuses on it. So, Nanoless. We are at 4. This one. I'm gonna run out of space. Cream's mascot. Froggy's mascot. Shoto's mascot. Kuro's mascot. Lime. Oh wait, that's just Kuro's up. Lime. Sorry. A kitchen. I like it doesn't say the kitchen, it just says a kitchen. This is just some random person's house. The Pass. Nanny. And Kumi's mascot. It's like we have invaded your house just to take this picture. What is that? Alex mascot. Oh, it's a toad. Ah, I think. Kind of reminds me of Bulbasaur. Amelie's mascot. Bay's mascot. Yanners. Yanny. Saren. Looking respectfully. Narrator. Level 9 Juniper. Oh. Got a level 10 Camilla. Come on, you focused on it before. There it is. Camilla! Another 10. Gonna have to scoot everything this way. Now I have to come up with, do I want to leave everything where it is when I go to open the next box, or do I want to clear it out so we know what came out of what box? I think I might leave the tins and move everything else. Shy Lily's mascot, Rain Hose mascot, Rose Doodle's mascot, Shy Bun, Shoto, Shy Lily, Two-Face, Divine Guardian, 9 Camilla, Kyryu's mascot, Venus, since they have Kyryu, I think it'd be kind of cool if they had the others of the beasties in the next set. Here's dope. Rainy's mascot, Freem's mascot, Shy Lily's not Shy, Silvervale's mascot. I don't know where I got that from. Aurora, Bow, Vexoria, Chestplate Chamber, Playbacker, 9 Cotton, 8 Dairiku. Giga's mascot, Saren's mascot, Sarway's mascot, Lena, Silvervale, Smugalana, Lucky Pole, Sinful Search, Rain Hope, 9 Heaven. My tower of extras becoming very large. I'm going to have to find somewhere to put it. We will have to see. Saren's mascot, Sideways mascot, Shia's mascot, Vey, Vexoria, Vienna, Two-Face, Divine Guardian, 9 Lime, and Spite's mascot. Yeah, I think I'm going to move all the other stuff out of the way, but I am going to keep these here. You know, I did not plan it this way, but I think this is going to end up being half card opening and half Lego. This was not intentional. Just sort of happened that way. Evie's mascot. Grimmy's mascot. Hell. Shiabun's mascot. Athelstan. Lucille. Spite. Medicinal herbs. Looking respectfully. Rose Doodle. And a Gummy. Last one of this box. Shodo mascot. Shy Lily's mascot. Silvervale's mascot. Got it right this time. Suto. Saikuno. Tob. Rogue Ambush. Sinful Search. Level 9 heavily. And Foxcalibur. Goodness. Okay. Let me do some good cleaning. I was gonna throw that across the room, then I figured, let's be a little bit more general with it. And I can move things around a little bit later, but just getting them out of the way. I think I might move these. Okay, so those are our level 10s for now. We got a whole nother box to go through. And like I said, we will hold on to the last box until the unlimited set comes out. And we'll open those then. I did not order an unlimited one, kind of like last time. I figured I'd do just a big splurge on the first edition box, and then what I got. Probably do the same from now on, maybe just 3 or 4 boxes. Don't get any more, because I could have bought 2 boxes originally for the price that it took to buy the one. And I ended up buying 2 because I'm stupid. OBS decided to die on me for a second. Let me make sure it came back. I don't know why it does that. Okay, let's get to it. Our box stuffers. For whatever reason, it's hard opening the little, the one that doesn't have much in it, more than it is opening the big. We got that. Oh, this one is not only her card, but also her sign. Cool. And I think this was the narrator. Yeah. I think that's right. I'm happy I didn't get duplicates of the box toppers. At least I don't think so. I didn't get that did I? May consult the book. I did not. And we'll have to wait until the last box is open to see if that stays true. But at the moment, we don't have a duplicate of the box toppers. I think we have one duplicate of the tables. It just... Wow, that worked out fantastic. Ellie's mascot. Fifi's mascot. Pseudo's mascot. I didn't see that. Lime. Lena. Shia. Shifty. Lesson learned. Aqua. And Saikuno's mascot. Make sure we're not out of music yet. An hour and 13 minutes. So we will have to go find something else to listen to soon. Whatever reason, I had the horrible urge to sneeze a second ago. Not on the cards. Foxcalibur. Spike. Cream's mascot. Saikuno's mascot. Aethelston. Lucille. Shoto. Storyboard. Bard's Favor. 9 Lines. And a Yinko. It's all shiny. It's all shiny all the time. Ryu's mascot. Juniper's mascot. Tricky's mascot. Milky. Omote. Suto. I don't think I've gotten higher than an 8 for hers. Medicinal Herbs. Layback Error. 9 Giga. And Cottontail's mascot. By the way, the irony is not lost on me that it kinda sorta looks like a Totodile. I don't know if that's purposeful or not. Froggy's mascot. Giga's mascot. Hobbs' mascot. Michi. Milky. Shy Lily. Green Gang. Layback Error. 9 Ariel. And top mascot. Very spooky. Very spooky. Foxcalibur. Rose Doodle. Saren. Aurora. Spite. Scoochen. Shitpost HQ. Divine Guardian. Words, please. Nanolus. And a 8 Camilla. Gonna have to reorganize everything because it's all scattered about. Juniper mascot. Kuro's mascot. Triki's mascot. Lucille. Michi. Yuzu. Lucky Bolt. Storyboard. Shiny. Top level 9. PV's mascot. Jump over there. Don't be one of those. Good news is cards are pretty durable. It kind of has the same prospect of trying to rip a phone book. They usually don't have to worry about ripping them when you open it, but still makes me nervous. Kuro's mascot. Lime's mascot. Sekuno's mascot. Kyril. Juniper. Silverville. A Kitchen. The Pass. Kyril. Shy Lily's mascot. Just a little bit of air underneath it, and it just kind of scoots everywhere like a little hoverboard. Sure, it's not running it. Lime mascot, Lena's mascot. Aethelston's mascot, Milky, Mamote, Nanolus, Medicinal Herbs, Looking Respectfully, Cotlas, I'm going to find out who this is. Foxy Rain. Okay, it's at the bottom of the page. Probably would have helped if I had looked earlier. Instead of not doing that, trying to guess words. Is in jeopardy. Did not work out how I wanted it to. The reason I hate doing that is always catches on the corner when you do it that way. Kyril mascot, Juniper's mascot, Kuro's mascot, Numi, Nanners, Nanny, Holy Grail. By the way, the irony is not lost on me that the Holy Grail looks like it is shaped like a Gamer Supps cup. Green Gang, Sorroway. Oh, hell. Back to back. 9 out of 10. By the way, I have seen her new model. That is sophisticated as shit. Didn't even know that was possible. Sorroway, level 10. Camera is not going to assist me this time. Oh, never mind. There it is. Very nice. Oop. Right now, the demons are, yeah, I guess it is demon class. The demons are outnumbering everything else. I don't know. I think other than Cottontail, I think that's the only duplicate we have. Shoto's mascot. Shy Lily's mascot. Silverveil's mascot. For whatever reason, it's always Silverveil's the third in. It's never any of the other ones. Yuzu. Zentrea. Brain Hope. Split Chamber. Frog Ambush. Oaks. I'm never gonna get that one right. And Scooch-Chan's mascot. Alex. I'm saying words that I don't think exist. What the hell did I do to it? The freaking package exploded. Ah. Numi's mascot. Yanner's mascot. Alana's mascot. Kyryu. Juniper. Rouge Doodle. Sinful Search. For the Alliance. 9 Kuro. And Shiny Suda. We got all 3 shinies. Very into that. Lovely, lovely indeed. Lime's mascot. Lena's mascot. Ilana's mascot. Alex. Amelie. Rain Hope. Layback Arrow. 40 Alliance. Shiaban. Level 9. And Nano's mascot. I don't know what happened to this pack, but man, is it figured it. It's about being the one that has a shiny in it. Cream's mascot. Froggy's mascot. Zentrea's mascot. Amelie. Aqua. Vexoria. The Holy Grail. Shifty. 9 Ikumi. And an 8 Camilla. I'm curious. I wonder if they are going to get to the point where you can buy the like individual pack instead of just as a box. I think I heard that that was their ambition, but I'm wondering how feasible that is. Diary Goo's mascot, Ellie's mascot, Todd's mascot, Aqua, Ariel, Yuzu, Dreamscape, Neon Clockade, level 9 Grimmy, and the level 8 Yuzu. I'm going to have a tower of commons and uncommons over here, by the way. Better be careful, otherwise I'm going to have a game of 52 pickup. Saikuno's mascot, Pseudo's mascot, Tob's mascot, Vienna, Yanko, Yochi. Lesson learned, storyboard, level 9 Sorrow, Ariel's mascot, first time I pulled that one. Q. Now that makes me wonder, is her mascot the dog or the glow stick? The world, you never know. And very nearly out of the sun. What, oh, what shall we receive? Lena's mascot. I'm getting a lot of Tob's mascot here recently. Scott. Totless mascot. Kuro. Smugalana. Spite. I got 2 fires back to back. Two-Face. Charred Domain. 9 Aethelston. Oh. We got a 10. That is not a shame. That one. Bikini Ikumi. There you go. Don't want it to look at the screen for too long. I heard bad things happen. And that wouldn't be good. Just know, it is a very nice card. I think, no, it was a different person that had a last set had a card I showed on screen and I was concerned. I was like, I cannot show this for very long. Because it is just straight up cheats. And I'm sure a certain platform we all like, what the hell are you doing? Aethelston's mascot. Lucille's mascot. Spite's mascot. Aqua. Ariel. Rose Doodle. Bard's Favor. Sea Recipe. Shoto. And Benson Shiny. Let me see. 3 minutes. I think we got enough time to open maybe 1 or 2 before I have to switch songs. Ryu mascot. Aloric's mascot. Shoto. Dairiku. Ellie. Tob. Narrator. The Goon Cave is back. 9 Nanny. 8 Cotton. Yanny's mascot, Spite's mascot, Scoochin's mascot, Churro, Saren, Sarway, Goon Cave, Holy Grail, 9 Amelie, 8 Vienna. I think the song's right. Okay, let me switch songs right quick. I'm a fan of the spooky Halloween music, so. Okay. Music's back on. Ah, somebody's tickling the ivories. I don't think that's what that is. Still sounds like to me. Hero's mascot, Lime's mascot, Vay's mascot, Nanolus, Numi, Saikuno, Looking Respectfully, Narrator, Vexoria 9, and Sayu mascot. You know, sorry, I stalled out for a second. I have not gotten the above version of this. I've only gotten the lower. I've not seen the other. Because it's Sayu's film form, I believe. Eh. But I haven't gotten the upgraded version of it. We'll see. Not even looking for like real red version of it, just looking for it. Alaric's mascot, Adless mascot, Tricky's mascot, Ariel, Yuzu, Zentrap, Green Gang, For the Alliance, Kyryu, Chibidoki. Something flashed on my phone screen. Aethelston's mascot, Lucille's mascot, Tricky's mascot, Lime, Lena, Scoochin, Divine Guardian, Narrator, 9 Juniper, and a Shoto level 8. I couldn't remember, is it platinum or is it metal that is? Yeah. Open it up. Rainhose mascot, Shy Lily's mascot, Rose Doodle's mascot, Rose herself right there. Saren, Sarway, didn't see anything. Lesson learned. Storyboard. 9 Yoshi. and an evil pup. Will we get more? Find out soon. Like I said, I'm gonna be surprised about it. It looks like we might end up being like exactly half and half. This would be about the time that I got up to go do my usual stuff, so. Amelie's mascot. Aqua's mascot. I think that's the first one of that one again. Shy Lily's mascot. Fifi. Foxy Rain. Godless. A Kitchen. Secret Recipe. 9 Ray How. Oh. We got our first one. Like I said, I was looking for any of them because I hadn't gotten one yet. This is Sayu's mascot. I mean, Sayu himself. Herself. Both self? Hard to say. You know, it'd be kind of cool is if it's like a hint towards the next one. Was like in the next set, he's the evil version this time. It writes itself. One thing I note is all of the angel characters are weak to demons, but the demons are weak to other things, which I find interesting. Why that is, I don't know. Ega's mascot. Saren's mascot. Sarway's mascot. Lena. Shia. Shoto. Green Gang. The Pass. Lucille. And Camilla's mascot. My brain decided not to work for a second. I don't even remember what I was trying to say, actually. Grimmy mascot, Shoto's mascot, Shy Lily's mascot, Milky, Yoshi, Yuzu, Shippy, Lesson Learned, Zentrea, and Spite. Only got a couple packs left. I wonder if we're gonna get lucky with another 10 or if we're done for today. I am hopeful. Hopeful, but not expected. I think we did pretty good, and I got a card I was with. So. Kiwi's mascot. Grimmy's mascot. Shiabun. Aethelston. Lucille. Shy Lily. Playback Error, 40 Alliance, 9 Michi, 8 Aurora, We got 4 after this. Lucille's mascot, Michi's mascot, Vay's mascot, New Meat, Yanners, Zentrea, Jade Reflection, Narrator, 9 Tricky, 8 Freem. I didn't realize it, but you can see Scree on the cart. Ariel's mascot, Aurora's mascot, Silvervale's mascot, Freem, Froggy, Tricky, Frog Ambush, Chaos Guardian, 9 Yanners. Oh my. All I'm gonna say, first of all, it's another level 10, but second of all, it's a hair. Don't know where that came from. So we got a Rose Doodle, level 10. By the way, that is the most shit-eating grin that I've ever seen. Why does she have that look? That is awesome. We got another one. Got another one, boy. Got another one. Awesome. Warning, will bite. I like that. We are out of that. I don't know what the odds are of us getting another 10, so I'm not gonna open up the other bag yet. Let's find out what we get first. Heavenly's mascot, Gumi. No, Gumi's mascot. Shoto, mascot, Michi, Milky, Silvervale, Screameroom, Holy Grail, 9 Yuzu, 8 Bow. Yeah, I want those full shinies. Not the shinies we're looking for, but still shinies nonetheless. Two more. Will we get what? I do not. But I'm rooting for us. Heavenly's mascot. It did the same thing again, because that was the last set, too. Gumi's mascot. Silvervale. Mascot. Momote. Words. Nanolus. No Nanolus. Zentrea. Storyboard. The Pass. 9. Buff Up. 8. Scooching. Last one. Ryu's mascot, Juniper's mascot, Shy Lily's mascot, Momote, Nanolus, Rain Hope, Bard's Favor, Dreamscape, Milky level 9. Oh! Ah, we got one more. Ah! I ended up needing one. I'll put the other away later, though. Ah! Get it in. Cobb. Level 10. Conspiracy theorist, looks like. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so let me try and organize some things. Because we do get lots of shinies. Take about half of it. I have a Tower of Commons on my light currently. I'm going to have to do something better. And be very careful not to knock it over. Okay, so if memory serves me correct, I believe we got these 4, this side, from our first box, and we got these 5 from the second. And that's what we got so far. I'll lift them up twice. So those are those. Nanolus and Ariel. So there. Cottontail and Chibidoki, which I think Cottontail is our only duplicate. It is currently slipping off my hand. I'll go ahead and double check just to be sure. Rose and Sorrow. Very cool. Ikumi and Camilla. Which is quite a change, because I think I remember Camilla being in the last one, and I don't think we ever got a card of hers, aside from her mascot. So, a gigantic step up. And finally, the one that we got last, Cobb. Awesome. Now let me do a check. Make sure, because I think, like I said, I think Cottontail was the only one that we got duplicate of. Yeah, Cottontail is the only duplicate. Okay, so we will adjust that later, and I'll put that stuff away. Now, actually seems like the perfect opportunity. I could not have timed this better. I will be right back. When I get back, we'll start our Lego build for the day. I'd end up being 2, depending on how long it takes us. But I will be right back. Don't go nowhere, and I shall return. And we are back. We are ready for our Lego build. I'm excited. We got our usual stuff. Where I want to set everything. I don't think I'm gonna need extra ramekins today. And my reason for saying that, and I'll show you in a second, is remember last week when I mentioned that I went to a Lego reseller and that was a gift? Well, I bought this while I was there. And this is a certified use, so I guess they counted everything in it. It is Brandenburg Gate, which is an architectural set, which I have not built before. Obvious. Okay. This is it in real life. I've never been to Germany, but it does look pretty cool. Okay, let me read off what's on the back. The Brandenburg Gate is one of Berlin and Germany's most important monuments, an architectural landmark and historical symbol in one. Commissioned by King Frederick William II of Prussia and completed in 1791. It is only one out of the original 18 city gates that still stands today. Atop the gate is the famous, that is a word, Quadrigen statue, a chariot drawn by 4 horses, driven by Victoria, the Roman goddess of victory. Interesting. So very detailed. And obvious. You guys are getting 2 examples. Very, very intriguing. Because it wouldn't be one of my builds unless I showed off something. I already showed off one thing, but I'm going to show off something else. We have the Berlin skyline set. So there's the tiny Brandenburg gate. Also a very tiny Berlin Wall. It's on here too. But I forgot to bring the box down, so I don't know what all these things are. So, pretty cool nonetheless, the little scout. The tower goes like that. Oh yeah. We're going to be building this one. And we'll set it over there. Let's get started. We'll see how certified it is. The last one. Oops. Let me get these out of the way. Don't want to knock them on the floor. We'll see how certified it is, considering the last one was missing a piece or two. This box looks like it's been through hell. It is a used set, but they say that everything's in here, so we'll see. Maybe that's why this box does feel kind of thin. Ladies and gents, always be careful because you don't want the knife to go too far. It almost did. Good news is I had a good grip on it and didn't do damage. But still. Cool. Okay, so the bags are not numbered. I'm assuming just bag 1 and bag 2. Maybe. I would imagine you build the base first. I feel like this is here the same thing that was on the back. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm not going to read it off because I think it's basically the same thing. It's made of sandstone. Gotta be careful of that. Still stands. You know what? We are gonna read it. Okay. The Brandenburg Gate, in German Brandenburg Tor, is one of Berlin's most important monuments, an architectural landmark, historical symbol, all in one. It has been at the heart of German and European history for over 200 years. Okay, so there's some new stuff sparkled in with the stuff that I read on the back. Commissioned by King Frederick Williams II of Prussia as a sign of peace, it was built as the grandest of a series of 18 city gates through which Berlin was once entered. The entire construction and ornaments of the gate reflect the extraordinary importance as the monumental entry to Unter den Linden, the renowned boulevard of Indel trees, which formerly led directly to the city palace of the Prussian monarchs. The gate was constructed between 1788 and 1791, according to designs of its architect Karl Garthard Lengas. His inspiration for the building came from... These words are hurting me. Pralia, Athens. The monumental entry hall of the Acropolis. Oh, okay. Just as the Praliane led to the shrine of the ancient world, the Brandenburg Gate was to represent access to the most important city of the Prussian kingdom. With its direct reference to antiquity, the gate founded the classic age of architecture in Berlin as epoch as soon led to the city called Athens of Spree. In German, Sprithien. After the river that runs through it, the gate itself is built sandstone, consists of 12 decor columns, 6 to each side, forming 5 pathways. Passages. Citizens originally were allowed to only use the outermost 2 central passageways reserved for Prussian royalty and visiting foreign dignitaries. Okay, so way this says, it looks like we'd be able to use these outer 2, but we couldn't use the middle one. Atop the gate is the Quandring, a chariot drawn by 4 horses driven by Victoria, the Roman goddess of victory. It was created by Jonan Got Skidow. I almost read that as Shadow. The most important sculptor in Berlin during the period. The relief on the pedestal portrays Victoria together with number of attendants who personified virtues such as friendship and statesmanship, along with symbols of art and science. These were seen as vital components, ensuring the city would bloom in times of peace. Down the passageways, reliefs depict exploits of Hercules, allude to times of war, and subsequent periods of Reconstruction, during which time King Frederick William II had made Prussian into a true European power. Though Brandenburg Gate has remained essentially unchanged since its completion, it has had certain roles in many European most monumental historic events. In 1806, Napoleon marched triumphantly into Berlin. It goes on. Carried the Quandlin away with him to Paris as a spoil of war. You see how long it goes for. Okay, we got one more. After Napoleon's defeat in 1814, the Prussian occupation of Paris, the Quandlin was restored to Berlin, and Victoria's wreath of oak leaves was supplemented with a new symbol of Prussian power, the Iron Cross. I see. In 1933, the National Socialism marched through the gates. In a torch parade, introducing the darkest chapter of German history. I wonder what it could be. Ultimately leaving the city in ruins and Germany divided. When Berlin was partitioned after World War II, the center of the city fell into Soviet sector, which met the British sector at Brandenburg Gate after a series of demonstrations against the building of the Berlin Wall. Soviet closed Brandenburg Gate. August 14th, 1961. 1961. Remained closed until December 22nd, 1989. Relevant to a certain someone. When the wall fell and East and West Berlin were unified once again. Though this turbulent period of history, the Brandenburg Gate had fallen into general disrepair. 2000, the Berlin Monument Conservation Foundation, in I'm not going to pronounce that. Okay, I'll give it a try. I'm going to summon a demon in my house. Steifeltagon Denmaschos, Berlin. That is words. Began a full restoration of the Brandenburg Gate, open to the public again 2 years and $6 million later on October 3rd, 2002. The 12th anniversary of Germany's reunification. Today, the Brandenburg Gate is recognized as one of Europe's most famous landmarks. Karl Gotthard Lingas, December 15th, 1732 to October 1st, 1808, was born in Landshut Szalza, now in Poland. He was not originally educated as an artist, instead studied law from 1753 to 1757. And then mathematics and language. He taught himself architectural using antique text of Roman architectural theorist Veriviers. I'm going to get to the end of this. I have dedicated myself to it. His first draft of I hate words. Zum Schiffen Christi for the Protestant Church in 1764 in Gag. Earned him both his first recognition as an architect and appointment as building inspector for Count of Hansfield, whose war-ravaged palace he rebuilt to his own design between 1766 and 1774. Though the intervention from Count Hansfield, Langes also became as known as the Royal Court in Berlin, and this would eventually lead to arguably his greatest work, the Brandenburg Gate. He died in Grinschol near Brynsol, now Poland, 1808. Okay. That is a lot of reading. Almost a half an hour worth. Okay. Location, Berlin, Germany. Architect, I'm not going to pronounce it again. Architectural style, classical. Material, sandstone. And date of construction, 1788 to 1791. Nice. Give my voice a break. Second. There's a very long. Oh. But it's pretty good. I like finding out about new stuff. That's slightly open, so that's not good. All right. Ooh. We got the little icon. I mean, the little name. I'm going to set it over here. Make sure I don't have more than one. Oh, they got the native tongue too. I usually go with the native tongue for whenever I'm building a architectural one. Call it what the locals call it. And we begin. Did I not math right? Well, something's not matching. So those are all the right things. I don't have any others that are small. Huh? Okay, I see what the problem is. I put it in the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. I don't know where that piece was going. Oh, we gotta do it twice. Oops. Oh, and then the one piece will go in the middle. I wonder if they're going to have some supporting people. This is basically just the big fancy door. Gate de tour. Got our base. Okay, more reading. At the base of Brandenburg Gate lies Panzer Plaza, a popular city square, which was once home to embassies, the House of Noblemen, and grand hotels. At the end of World War II, the gate was one of the few structures left in the square standing. Huh. It survived for a while, in spite of all overwhelming odds. I wonder if you are allowed to still walk through it. You walk through the middle of it. It's like, haha, I'm a commoner and I walk where I want. Oh, it's stuck. Never mind. So we need 3 of those. Should be 4 on each side, looks like. I feel like it'd be kind of a cool monument to check out. Different type of sandstone to what I'm used to, considering all the sandstone around me is usually red. Oh. Shortly after the 30 Years' War, and a country before the Brandenburg Gate was constructed, Berlin was a small walled city with within a star fort with several named gates. Spandauer St. Gorgon Thor, Stralau Thor, Amklager. I cannot pronounce this. I apologize for any Germans that happen to stop by. I do not speak well. Yeah, looks like I might need it. It's already calling on the other bag, so... So the way they separated this one was they just separated it by color of the bricks. Not how I would have done it, but like I said, I just would have went in reverse. Dang, Ziploc didn't want to open. So I think this is going to be the roof, and I don't really think I need to have that yet. So yeah, I think that's exactly how it ended up working. I think they just separated it by what color it was. Gray and black in one bag, tan and what'd that be? Copper, tarnished green. I missed a spot. I knew that looked weird. Kind of cool because it doesn't have a huge footprint. Looking lovely and sandstone. So if I had the opportunity to redesign an aspect of Legos, the way they do things, instead of having a manual with this kind of a spine, I think I would have it with a ring design. That way you don't have to worry about bending anything to get it to fit. That'd be on my only criticism, but I think that one kind of transpires for all of the sets. All right. On June 12th, 1987, President Ronald Reagan spoke at West Berlin at the Brandenburg Gate, called for his Soviet counterpart to come to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Gorbachev. I can speak words, I sure. Thought that wasn't going to work at first, and then I realized, oh wait, there is connector pieces there. Goes to show you that not every brick set needs to be over 1,000 pieces. This one's very fun to build, and it's quite small. A small footprint. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and get it. I don't think I'm going to take them out of there. I think I'm just going to put them on, rather than counting them all out. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. I really do like this kind of seafoam color. I'm gonna check something real quick. Do they have a colorized picture of what the roof looks like? Well, the figurehead is copper. Kind of like, so it has the same kind of patina that the Statue of Liberty has, it looks like. Looks like it might have a patinaed roof as well. Yeah, it just doesn't give me a good look at the roof, so I can't tell. Kind of gotta look at it right there. Doesn't show a color though, because it's dark. That didn't work. Be gone with you. One roof, or at least part of it. Never mind, we're not done. That's one thing I noticed about the more recent Lego sets is they haven't had just like normal, not like smaller ones recently. They are after more money, but these little sets are quite fun to make. It's like the smaller ones are relegated to IPs and stuff, it seems. You gotta make sure the roof's all lined up. Don't want water leaking in. Probably not exactly lined up, but it looks nice to me. Okay, now we just put all of it around to give the illusion of a slanting roof. Oops. It'd probably be easier to spin it around backwards to put it on rather than trying to spin all individual. Boom. I get the feeling that most of these pieces are going to be used by this process. I can pick it up. There it goes. I remember the last set that we built had a lot of dust on it that I couldn't get off. This one looks pretty clean, though. Maybe they just didn't have it for as long, or maybe these pieces were easier to clean. Unsure. Yeah, and we put on the front. Which is what I figured we were gonna do, but too bad we don't have one of those concave ones that go in this corner right here. Might look more aesthetically pleasing. There. Kind of looks like two little individual rooms. Very fancy. Check our music. We are still looking good. We got 6 columns. Central columns. Something else I notice is the middle one is also the biggest one, too. Yeah, so the fancy to-do people will go through here, and everybody else goes through the other ones. Well, decoral columns, 6 each side of the gate, supports the gate's 11-meter, 36-foot long traversal beam. Huh. Fancy. That is a lot. 46. I think I'm gonna make things easier on myself. Rather than counting them out, I'm just going to sift through there and grab all of them. Make sure I didn't grab anything else. I do got to be careful because I am slightly cocking over my shoulder. Okay. So we got to make 12 of these. And it's with sets like this, while I would love them to make a Acropolis set, I know that they probably wouldn't because it is a lot of repetitive building. And I think they tend to avoid that. We're about halfway there. Although if they wanted to make one this size, I think that would work. I guess the only question would be, would they make it as if it wasn't destroyed or if it was? Yeah, that was the right amount, so I made a good call. And put the columns on and get the next step done so that I can show you guys what I'm looking at. Because it's a bunch of individual little pegs. It doesn't like to go in. There you go. Might help a little bit. That way you can see through it. And that one's basically just telling you how much it was, $6 million US dollars, and it was done in 2002 and lasted 2 years. No, 2000 and it lasted 2 years, so it's done. And very clever of them to put the middle thing in there so it doesn't interfere. And it makes all this part that much easier. Bada boom. Interesting. Let's see. Well, I've heard, so they called this one Victoria, but I believe there's another version that call it Nike. I might be wrong about that, but I have to look it up. Or at the very least, I thought I remember hearing that. For which the Nike shoe brand is named after. I feel like this one's easier just to sort out the ones that are not what I'm looking for. And do this 12 times. And that way I ain't got to count everything out. I'm just going to put it in the spot. Make things a little easier. Whether or not that's true or not, I guess we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna have peace left over. I wonder how big they would have to get with this set just to make it large enough for a minifigure to be used as the what is the word? As the statue on top, chariot and everything. There you go. In the 1980s, decrying the existence of the two German states, West Berlin Mayor Richard von Weizsäcker said the German question is open as long as Brandenburg Gate is closed. Don't know what that means, but it sounds impressive. Put the other thing on first. That was interesting. 1 second. Don't try and sell shit in my chat. Be gone with you. Okay. A slight little overhang. That gives it a nice little look. Gives it a look of an Eve. Keep the water off your head. Yeah, my timing is impeccable, actually.
Experiences like no other. Find out your welcome offer and Kickstarter.
Shut up. No advertisements. I don't let the bots do the advertisements, neither do you. I wasn't paying attention to the clock. Got a nice short one, maybe. I remember seeing some on this channel that was like maybe 30 minutes or so. Ah, there we go. Some jazz. Makes it looks nice. More words. One of the most famous speeches given in front of Brandenburg Gate was that of U.S. President John F. Kennedy in 1963, where he said famous words, I can't pronounce that. Ich bin in Berlin. Don't know what that is. I apologize. I like the names are killing me. I'm not gonna use that. I'll probably end up putting this one. I don't know if I'm gonna need another one, so just leave it in there for now. Oh, I guess that one. I guess it's all the rest of these. And whatever I don't use, I'll put back. Okay, that's the roof. And now we're building the statue on top. Although the statue on top should be patina'd as well. I just want to think. And 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go to take this apart, I'm going to be making sure I measure it right. And we are done. Go ahead and put some stuff away. We are going to get around to making make it yourself set soon. Letting you guys know that now, because I'm gonna go get some more. Unlike normal, I usually keep these boxes. I actually really like the design. Yeah. All right, and there we have it. Brandenburg Tor. There it is. That. And then our V cards for today. And I will get a picture of those later, so y'all can see a better picture of them. But I was going to start another Lego set, but I don't think I have the time for it today, so I will be doing that later. we have some big sets on the horizon, and I can't wait to build them. I hope that you guys will have fun when I go to build those as well. Not the super longest hand cam stream, but pretty good for a anniversary. 4 years we've been up to it. Hopefully we get 4 more. I'm going to try my damnedest. I have fun being here with you guys. Thank you all for stopping by whenever you guys do. I know that it isn't always in the cards, and sometimes certain websites want you to stop by more than that, but that ain't my style. You guys do what you guys do. I do what I do, and I respect you all for it. I'm happy you all come by, say hello, or sometimes don't say hello, but just want to see what I'm up to, and I appreciate that. I am going to find someone to raid out into. Let me see who is on right now. You know, I didn't even think about it. I could have labeled this a special event. Oh well. Okay, I think I know who we're gonna raid into. They has just started streaming, so it's a perfect opportunity. Alright, we are going to be raiding out into Josie. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. I will be back tomorrow for our regularly scheduled Pokemon Legends Arceus stream. I will not be streaming Friday. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for being supporters and everything. And I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Have a good Wednesday. Bye-bye.